At 25 and fresh on the scene, Lee England Jr. can romance a violin unlike any other. But make no mistake about it, this love affair was no love at first sight, but rather a love-hate relationship because he chose to stop playing after his first lesson.
When I was in elementary school, I had some teachers who came in and did this demonstration, and right away I was just intrigued, and I was like, I want to do that one, bring it on, that's the one. So a week later, parents, my mom walks in and she says, yeah, we got a surprise for you, and I pick it up and I start playing it or whatever, and immediately I set it back down, and I went to my parents like, yeah, somebody tricked me. Obviously this one's broken, because it doesn't sound like, what the teacher was doing. And so, yeah, that's, it was short-lived. I quit.
Growing up in Waukegan, Illinois, life was full of love. His parents instilled great values and morals in him that remain with him to this day.
He was disciplined, and so he played a lot in church, but I really did not grasp his true talent until a few years ago.
The connection that I have with the instrument is, it blows my mind. It can be very melodic, and then if you stack it on top of itself, very harmonic, very lush, and I use it to pretty much convey the feelings that I have that I can't just explain with words.
Although the pressure to enter the music industry before getting his degree was mounting, he was determined to finish school.
While I was in school, I had different offers to come and do different things, and I was really like, man, if I pursue these things, I'm not gonna finish school. I was kind of an advocate for finish what you start.
Not only is this young man trained in the violin, but also can play the piano, and he can fool just about anybody into thinking he can play the guitar. But guess what? He also sings. Lee, show him what you got.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
In just 1 year, Lee's life has been completely turned upside down. He's performed with Donnie McClurkin, Shirley Caesar, and the man with the harmonica.
I did my best to go to the moon and come back and go back to the moon, all in 16 bars. And I got to speak to Stevie afterwards, and he is really gracious, really nice. And Stevie Wonder, it blew my mind. That's a high,
Hey.
He's performed on Jimmy Kimmel Live, been on tour with R&B recording artist K-John, and even had a stint on the popular MTV show Making His Band. And although life is coming at him really fast, he still has time to go back where it all began.
It was magical to watch the students become so entranced watching him play, and it was just very special. I am really proud that he's taken the path of playing his instrument, and I knew he always would, because you could tell that it's just in his heart, and that's his entire soul to play that instrument.
F sharp, F sharp.
For these beginning violin students, just knowing that this guy is making a name for himself is very inspiring.
He followed his dreams, and it came true. I never seen any famous person before.
He is just very talented musically, and I think that's one of the things that he's going to pass on to the kids.
I could not have planned this. I couldn't have scripted it. I couldn't have paid somebody to have it happen this way. And so, I know that I've been very blessed.